Hey there, my name's Alyssa Hummel, and I am a member of the 2019-2020 Gives Care Council, and I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about how you can use your business to be the give in your community. So just a quick little background, my business actually was born out of fundraising. I had done several fundraisers with my local 31 girl, who's now my sponsor, and after the third or fourth time, she said to me, you know, Alyssa, you can enroll for $99, and then you can donate your commission back to wherever you want to give to. And so I said, okay, I'll do it. And I remember saying to her, I will do one fundraiser and then you can have all your crap back. Well, that was 6 years ago and I'm still here, and I still believe that my purpose in business is to empower others through giving. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit about how you can be the give in your community using your business to pay it forward. So I've broken it down into 5 steps, which we're going to dive into. So if you have a piece of paper or you like to take notes, why don't you do that now? And so as we talk about fundraising, there's so frequently people will come to me and they'll say, Alyssa, I really want to do a fundraiser. And so I really ask you to consider, why are you so excited about fundraising? Are you excited because you're trying to reach a PV goal or you're trying to earn an incentive? Or are you excited about fundraising because you love the possibilities of giving and empowering and building others through philanthropy? And so really make sure that your heart is in the right place as you begin fundraising. So we're going to break it into 5 steps, and the first step is to pray about it. I truly believe that God speaks to us in so many different ways, and the best way to ask Him how to use your business is to pray about it. Through prayer is really where God helps communicate to us what our strengths are, who our connections are, what are the needs of our community. And so start off your fundraising journey by praying and asking God to lead you to where the need is. And then through that, I truly believe that He will reveal to you your talents and then the connections that you have, and it will go from there. So step number 1 is to pray. Before you do anything, first pray. The second idea, or the second step that I have for you and how to be the give using your business, is to connect. Connect and offer. So there's so often where we already have connections, and it's easier and more purposeful to start with those connections than trying to start from scratch. So think about different connections that you have maybe in your church, or maybe your kids are part of a community organization that are always looking for fundraisers. So what are different connections that you have? Are you part of a local choir? Do you use the library? What public organizations do you rally behind or support that you could help benefit through your business? And then once you identify the connections that you already have, reach out to them in conversation and offer your business as a give. Some things that I will say is I'll say, hey, did you know that I'm actually a retail therapist with 31 gifts, and the beautiful thing about my business is I can use it to give back to empower others. What needs do you have that maybe I could assist with? So identify those connections that you already have and then offer your business as a way to serve them. So number 1 was pray. Number 2 was to connect and to offer. And number 3 is really where we dig in and we talk about our giving options. And so again, if you have a piece of paper, now's the time where you really want to take notes. When I have agreed to connect and serve with someone, I ask them, what needs do they have? Do they have a need for product, maybe that they can use for raffle prizes or giveaway baskets or whatever, or do they have a need for cash? I love to do product donations because it's just another great way to get our name out there, and our products are top notch, and nobody ever says no to free 31 products. So offer product or cash, or sometimes it's both, and then I look at what is the best way to meet those needs with the options that we have. So the first thing that I think we naturally go to is a commission donation. And a commission donation looks like, setting up a party or collecting orders or hosting maybe an ice cream social where you're having one mega party and you're donating your commission back. For me personally, I only ever donate 20% because as consultants, we make 25%. And at the end of the day, I still have to pay taxes and there's still a cost to doing business. And so I'm very upfront and honest with those people that I'm happy to donate 20% back and they can, from the commission sales. So that's one way that you can give back. The second way that you can give back is through a marketplace. Marketplace, for me is really interesting because I can't offer the specials and those really drive our sales. And how a marketplace party or donation looks like is that their customers can purchase at retail price or maybe 10% off, and then I will purchase those items through Marketplace at 40% off and then give them the overage. So let's say I buy a $35 thermal that is retail, I purchase it on Marketplace for 40% off, and then whatever that difference is of the retail minus the Marketplace is I give that directly to the organization. So I'm not out anything, I'm still getting PV, but we are working together to earn money for that organization. And then the third and probably my favorite way to give back is a BOGO. And so this doesn't always work, but just a prime example that I can think of is when we have large utility totes for $10 or $15. And so how those work is I focus on one product and I take whatever the regular price is plus the special price, and then let me back up. So if a large utility tote is $35 and we're selling it for $10 on special, we would sell it to those customers for $35 or $40, whatever the price of the item plus tax and shipping is, and then I'll enter both of those. So just to give you some quick math. So for example, if you are collecting $35 for a large utility tote from everybody, that's $70 that you've collected. But you're really only paying $45, that's a $25 donation, if that makes sense. So you have to cover your cost. So if you're entering one for $35 and entering one for $10, but you have collected $70, that extra $25 is going to go to the organization. Again, just using nice round numbers, but that's a great way to earn pretty quick cash for that organization. So those are the three main ways that I do product and cash donations, and just some ways to get your wheels turning as well. So let's back up a little bit. So the 5 steps in how to be the give with your business is to, number 1, pray about it. Number 2, think about your connections and offer this to them. 3 is present the giving options. 4 is advertise and execute. So if you're doing, if you're doing a party or if you're doing an online party, how are you best getting the word out? If it's for a library, what are some social organizations that they have set up, or what are some groups on Facebook that they have set up that you can already market to? Again, we want to keep in mind that we as a company do have policies and procedures to follow, and so you need to make sure that you're not violating those either, that we're not openly selling on Facebook. But allow that organization to be the voice for you. Share your catalogs at their school or at the organization or any events that they have coming up. Go in person and connect with them. Create special events that you can share the products and really encourage what they're there for. And then execute. So that's when you're actually going to do your fundraiser, when you're going to enter it in your back office. There's even a drop down where you can identify that it's a fundraiser. That's great for tracking at our home office, that they can see how many of our products are actually being used for fundraisers. And then the last one is to celebrate and tell the story. For me, whenever I have a project, I always like to share it on social media. I like to use hashtag #BeTheGive, tag 31 in it, because when people are looking on social media, it's great to remind our communities that 31 is really here to make an impact. Yes, we're here to sell bags. Yes, we're here to empower women, but we're really here about making an impact and giving back to others what God has given to us. So celebrate and tell your story. Don't be afraid to tell others, because when people hear of this good news, it just leads to more fundraisers, which I love. So I've been in business for 6 years and I'm still fundraising, and it's still the heart of my business. So I hope that was really, really helpful for you guys. Just remember to pray about it. Make sure that your heart's in the right place when you're talking about fundraising and how to be the give in your business. Congratulations on already having a heart to serve, and I pray all the joy and success with your upcoming fundraisers. Bye-bye.